Number 13. Grandin. 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 Want to ensure your kid's name is a piece of dick? Pick it out of a parenting magazine. Christ, talk about the cesspools of the naming world. Some misguided freelance twat making 5 cents a word turned out a naming article that included this gem. And the worst of it is that these fools pinned this name on a girl. God help this poor child. I'm guessing, and this makes me even sicker than if it was made up completely, that the name came from Temple Grandin, a quasi-famous writer, professor, and autism activist. If you have ever fucking heard of Temple Grandin, it's probably because HBO made a movie about her with Claire Danes in it. If, despite HBO and Claire's best efforts, you still haven't heard of her, well, join the fucking club. Neither is most of the rest of the world. Temple Grandin is by all accounts a really swell gal, an accomplished professor and autism advocate. Super fucking duper. But you dickhead parents realize that Grandin was her last name, right? Her family name. Temple Grandin's own fucking parents didn't even name her Grandin, they named her Temple. The Grandin was already set in stone because of the Grandins before her. Your little shit of a daughter isn't a Grandin and very likely will never resemble Temple Grandin in any way at all, just like naming my daughter Ruth or Erin, or if she's like you fucksticks, Erin, A-E-R-E-N, wouldn't make her any better at hitting home runs. And by the way, just a little sideline here, little tangent, little piece of minutoire. Did you ever think that the child herself may not, want to be associated with Temple Grandin any more than, say, Warren G. Harding or Martin Luther King or Billie Jean fucking King or Ryan Seacrest or the lead singer of Duran Duran or whoever the fuck you want your daughter to remind you of, since apparently just being herself is not enough for you? You may be, sadly enough, the guardian of a child who makes all her decisions. But kids aren't fucking pets or automobiles or anything else we decide to give stupid, whimsical, aren't I just so clever names to. They're actual humans with feelings and peers and identities and all that shit. Stop naming your children as if they're a fucking piece of property. Plus, Grandin sounds like an angry German taking a shit. This is the worst name I have seen to date.